webinar training. My name is Jesse Macpherson, for those of you guys that are watching the recording, and I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm actually at our corporate office right now, HQ as we call it, getting ready to launch our brand new Secret Agent Academy training program that's going to be launching July 7th. And the major marketplaces that have platinums and above in them. And we've got some unbelievable training programs that we're building for each and every one of you. But just real quick, for those of you, maybe you're new to Secret, welcome. Maybe you've been in Secret for quite some time, or maybe you signed up a while ago and you got a phone call from one of the leaders here and saying, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what's going on since our international convention. And I'll tell you what, they're absolutely right. So I don't want to scare you too. I do want to let you know that as we continue going through this training here today, it's very likely that I will get a little too excited. My background prior to Secret was with a previous direct sales company and in entertainment. I taught dance classes in Los Angeles. I taught hip-hop classes, and I found out you have to teach a lot of hip-hop classes to pay rent in Los Angeles. So I was definitely looking for a way to make some extra money, that's for sure. And I had a woman in my dance class introduce me to the concept, and quite frankly, when I first got started in this profession, I failed miserably. It was really bad. In fact, it was like 4 months before I signed up my first person. And, you know, people say, really? No way. Absolutely. I mean, the reason why was because I thought I knew how to do it. So I called some people and explained the way that I thought it should be done, and I failed miserably. Like, I mean, just wham, fell out of my face. And I remember at that time almost leaving the business saying, you know what, this thing doesn't work. I threw my kid under the bed. Actually, I didn't have a bed. It was a futon that I was being on, and under the futon. And I kind of just set it aside. And I said, you know what, I guess it doesn't really work. And it was months that went by before I came out to one of the big conventions the company had down in Long Beach. And that was really where it started to click for me, because I started hearing about what to do and what not to do. And I realized things not to do is what I was doing. So, I mean, it's kind of like saying I want to get in shape and going to the gym, and I'm lifting weights the wrong way, not using the machines properly, and I'm getting hurt. And that's what I kind of felt like when I went to that first event. I was like, man, I didn't even know I was hurting myself and the other people around me. And so when I finally learned how to go out there and build it, okay, build the business properly, what started happening was we ended up starting to really move in the right direction. Okay, and by move in the right direction is I got the right training and the right coaching to get myself set up. And then when I started plugging into the system, all of a sudden everything started changing. I really started getting traction in my business. Now here at Secret, when we originally launched the program, it was, I mean, nobody knew what they were doing. When I first signed up in Secret, we didn't have webinars, videos, presentations, training, Superstar, Royale, iPads. None of that stuff existed. It was literally like, here's some products, go, and we didn't have testimonials of people making $5,000, $10,000, $100,000 a month. Our testimonials were like, so the products got here. Yay. That was the testimonial. My product arrived, Guess what? They actually ship them. And it was crazy. But when we didn't have agent kits, no websites, it was crazy, honestly. But over the years, we've been working heavily on developing a system that will really support every agent getting started and running very quickly. Now, if you got started in Secret since our breakthrough convention, lucky you. Why? Because you don't have to learn anything new. You just have to learn this simple, easy, and existing way. And a big part of the process at Breakthrough was really uncluttering this and making sure that it was very clear on what do I do when I get started and how can I effectively go get promoted and get results in my business. So we've created the Secret System. Now, I know many of you have heard about this. You've heard Secret System, Secret System, Secret System. I'm letting you know, prior to a month ago, about 6 weeks ago, that was really a concept. It was follow the Secret System was a concept, but really now we have delivered it. We've simplified everything. And so if you're maybe one of the agents that signed up a few months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago or more, and you haven't gotten promoted, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I was that guy too. I went from not getting promoted for 5 months when I first joined this profession to now being one of the #1 earners in the history of the world. And why is that? Because I learned these simple things. So what I want to do today is I want to clarify, create clarity for you guys. And for those of you that have gotten unplugged, that now is really the time to get reconnected to what's going on, because I can tell you that if you go implement this new system, let me tell you what's happened. Since the Breakthrough Convention, our company has had a 500% increase in the first promotions in the first 3 levels of our compensation plan. So not just a little bit, a 500% increase. So right now, I want you to think about it. If you're not experiencing big growth in your business since the convention, it's one of 2 things. It might be because you're confused and you just didn't understand everything that happened. And I totally get that, because there was a lot of information and a lot of new updates. So today I'm really going to go through what is going on right now, so we have a clear path going forward, what to focus on and how to do it. Because I actually had a conversation a couple of weeks ago with somebody that actually thought it was harder. And I literally, I lost it. I was like, what? What do you mean it's harder? It's 10 times easier to go out there and get yourself promoted. It's not 10. We've had a 500% increase. You think we'd have a 500% increase if it was harder? No way, right? Simpler, easier, more effective. So let me go through here a little bit on enhancing the SEACRET system so you guys can understand what's available and more of what's coming. Now, what is the SEACRET system? It's comprised of 2 things: building activities, okay, and training. These are the 2 things that are part of the system. So we need to get people in front of SEACRET, and then we need to teach them what to do, right? So in that, let's take a look at the building activities in the SEACRET system. The building activities that we have is we have the blueprint. Now, the blueprint has been completely redone. If you haven't seen the new blueprint yet, some of you guys are like, I did a blueprint. If it was before Breakthrough, you have not done a blueprint, okay? It's a completely new program, simplified, approaches, how to categorize your list properly. It is a working, it's not just information-based, it's a working, okay? Inside there, how to overcome the objections. And I have an exact video going through the blueprint I'm going to talk about in a second as an enhancement to the SEACRET system. Also, wow parties. Now, obviously, you guys know this. Guess what? New simplified presentation on the wow party flip chart. Some of you guys are like, there is? Yeah, okay. And so starting to use it. Now, the SEACRET samples. Many of you guys know, welcome, Daniel. Many of you guys know the SEACRET samples. You can send out unlimited samples long distance to your prospects, okay? In the US, $5, $7 in Canada, includes shipping and a sample of all 5 wows. So some of you guys are like, how do I get this to the person? I live in California. How do I show someone in Florida? I live in New York. How do I show someone in Texas? Just log into your back office, okay? Go to marketing, samples. You punch in their address. It's done. It's going to go to their house in a few days. They're going to get wowed by the products, and you can get them signed up with an agent and a package, okay? Now, on top of that, what happens when your guest can't make it to the party? What do we do now? We take the party to them. So we have a brand new 5 wows in 5 minutes presentation. This is designed specifically for you to be able to meet somebody during coffee, during lunch. Because some of you, I know, you've used excuses before. Oh, I couldn't get anyone to my party. Well, you can't use that as an excuse anymore, because you can meet them during a lunch break. You can meet them during coffee. You can meet them during a school break. You can meet them anywhere and everywhere. It's basically where you can be open for business by going out there with your 5 wows in 5 minutes. Now, some of you guys are like, how do I do a 5 wows in 5 minutes? Okay, there is a full presentation inside the back office now in our SEACRET Agent Bootcamp I'm going to talk about, all right, from Josh Denny on how to go do this exactly. Now, in the beginning, some of you guys are like, I don't know exactly how to do a 5 wows in 5 minutes. So here's what you do. You simply go to the person, okay, and you go demo the products. Now, if you don't know how to demo the products, there's a video on how to demo the products now, okay? And what you do is just play the new videos. I'm going to talk about those in a minute too. But how about training? Imagine if every agent in the entire world that you get started could be mentored directly by SEACRET's top agents, top earners, people that have built organizations in the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. Not a bad idea, right? Well, that's what we have, the brand new SEACRET Agent Online Bootcamp. Now, some of you got excited about the launch of this, and you haven't even watched them. That's mind-boggling to me. How some people say they want to be successful, they want to earn extra income, they want to change their financial future, they want time freedom, but then we launch a online training program and they don't watch it. Excuse me. That's just so strange to me. Sometimes people, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand them. But so on the boot camp, here's a couple things that are very important. Log into your back office, click on training right there in the middle, and then the first tab there, Secret Agent Boot Camp. In there, it has trainings on how to contact and invite. I just filmed a new one, by the way, guys, and it's pretty good. I'm not just saying because it's me. I'm saying because it's me. No. It's just 12 years of experience. Guys, just so you guys know, I've contacted and invited literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people to look at this profession personally, okay? And through that, I've learned so much what to do, more importantly, what not to do. And that's how we can help you, because some people say, oh, no, it doesn't work. Well, that would be like me grabbing a golf club, going up to the golfing range, smacking the ball. It keeps going to the left and saying, golfing doesn't work. No, I just need to adjust my grip, or I might need to move my feet, or my hips are rotated wrong, right? And usually it's small adjustments that will change the outcome drastically from slice, slice, slice to right down the fairway, okay? And so I want you to understand that the business works so well, you just got to sometimes get a few of those little tweaks to go from all the way out of bounds to directly in the way you want it to go, all right? So online, go through your boot camp and watch it. You've got building your list, daily method of operation, how to do parties. There's videos on there on how to demo every product live being done in there, okay? How to do presentations. Guys, look at this stuff. You've got contact and invite. I mean, God, this is everything. Everything that I've ever wanted, guys, is coming true right now inside of Secret. So you take a look here. I'm going to actually, let's see here. I think I got it. Oh, yeah, look at this. You have wow party training, contact and inviting, 5 wows in 5 minutes, okay? All this different stuff. How to fill out the paperwork, okay? All right? The new secret system training. All these different things that we have, okay, inside of it. Now, outside of that, let's take a look at a couple more things. We have new exposure tools. Some of you guys, I know you've been wrapped, you're like, I'm shy, I don't know what to say, I get confused, I get lost, I get scared, right? And so what do? Well, we have new videos for you to use, all right? These are really for you to lean on, and you're like, what do I say? Watch this, okay? Don't say anything, all right? And I'm back. Sorry about that. That was weird. My internet kicked me off. Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. All right, good. Sorry about that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it does, stay put. I'll make sure and get back on. I will find you. All right. So the new exposure videos here, okay? Using them from Isaac. Some of you guys, here's what's crazy. Since Breakthrough, I want you guys to get this, okay? All right. We've spent so much money on putting together professional tools and marketing tools for you guys to be able to use so you can say less and show more. And some of you haven't even used these yet. Like I give an example. Zach Cheney, 6-figure income earner down in San Diego, all right? We did a call with our silvers and above yesterday, and it was amazing. That's funny, no. Okay, so here's the thing that I want you guys to know is Zach sits down with somebody. Now, here's somebody that's making 6 figures inside of Secret part-time. And here's one of the things he said. He said, look, there's no, I mean, what I want to just see how well this stuff works. So you know what he did? He sat down with them. He did the 5 wows in 5 minutes. Bam, 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 bam. And he said, now let me show you how amazing this opportunity is. And he literally put the video, okay, the opportunity video on the screen. He said, it's pretty amazing, right? Yeah, and they just watched it together. Oh, yeah. All right, then after that, you know what he did? He said, so let me show you how you get paid. And he played the compensation video. And then after that, he just asked him how he wanted to participate in getting started. Let me show you the best ways to get started. Secret, get started. Got started with a special agent package, $14.50. So here's, use the video. Now, Zach can All right, let's see if I can get back on here, guys. I don't know why the internet I'm on real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna switch internet. Hold on. Testing. Check 1 2. Can you guys still hear me? Awesome. I think the lag in the video might be bad, but so I apologize on that. But at least if you can hear the audio, that's the most important thing. All right. So we've got new videos. Anyway, I know I don't want to talk about that. We got to get through compensation. This is one of the most important thing. Okay. All right. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, on July 7th, we are launching a brand new training program called Secret Agent Academy. This is a brand new program. If you're not hearing about it and getting plugged in, you want to make sure that you get plugged into Secret Agent Academy. Well, what I want to go through is the breakthrough compensation enhancements. What has created more than anything else, okay, a 500% increase. So if you're not seeing increase since convention, all right, it's time for us to change that. It's making sure that that happens for you like now. Some of the stuff, I mean, guys, I'm seeing people get started and just have absolutely ridiculous, all right, things. Yeah, you do. Now, building a wealthy community, there's 5 ways that we get paid. You guys already know this. Retail, preferred customers, team commissions, leadership match, performance bonuses. So we have the brand new global customer revenue pool. This is ridiculous. What's going to happen is Secret was going to pay you a percentage of every customer in the entire world when you have 10 or more active preferred customers, okay? This is huge. Now, for every 5, you're going to get another share of that pool. This is why it's so important, okay? All right? Now, tell them to log back in. I am recording this, so worst case scenario, for those that can't log in, there's plenty of space available, so I don't know what's going on there. It might be a bandwidth issue for the website that we're unfamiliar with. So what I'll do is I'll get the recording up, Shayna, so that way we can get it to them and they can watch it tonight, okay? But fast start bonuses, okay? Every time you get an agent started inside of Secret, you have the opportunity to earn double. Now, how do you earn double fast start bonuses? Once you go Superstar. Now, I'm going to spend most of the time tonight talking about Superstar because it's the foundation of everything that produces every promotion afterwards. So let's take a look at double fast start bonuses, all right? Now, when you get someone started with a basic package, how much do you earn? $15. When you get someone started with the basic set, how much? $50. Special agent set, $150. Once you become a superstar, a qualified superstar and above, for the rest of your career, you get double fast start bonuses. So now how much? $30, $100, and $300 every time you enroll somebody with one of these packages. So some people are focused on some of the behavior things right now that are crazy. Also, building on your volume, okay? Rank advancing quicker, focusing on higher sales per transaction, okay? And that's how we get paid. We get paid on volume. So the BV on the package, the premium set, and the special agent set has increased from $275 to $300 and $750, $900. What does that mean? Just so you guys know, that means that Secret is paying more money out for doing the exact same thing. Just more, okay? For those that have 10 customers or more, just more. For those that enroll agents with packages, more. For those that are above Superstar, when you enroll somebody, we're giving you more. We're just going to give you more because that's what Secret does. They're kind of crazy. Now, when we first launched the Royale program, it was introduced in 2012, and it created some crazy momentum. And many of you know because a lot of you in this organization were a part of the first Royales that were ever created. Okay? It was a simple 1, 2, 3, drive your dream. The most aggressive in the profession for sure. All right? But what we said, what would happen if we made it simpler to understand, easier to achieve, faster to achieve? We paid more money to the new person and more money to the leaders inside of the Royale program. What would happen if you multiplied the number of superstars we created? I mean, kaboom, right? So what we did was we created Mission Royale Unleashed. This is where we changed the program, okay, to enhance it like crazy. Now, for those of you guys that have started after convention, okay, this is where you're going to thank your lucky stars. For those of you guys that started before, now is the time to restart everything. So let me show you what it was before. The requirements for Superstar before is you had to be active, qualified, you had to personally purchase a premium or a special agent set, you had to have 4 active preferred customers, you had to have a personal agent enrolled on the left with a premium or special agent, and a person enrolled on the right with a premium or special agent. This was the requirements. Now, all this had to happen simultaneously within the same 28 days, which means, let's say I go get 2 customers right now, and then I go get 2 agents right now, and then I get 2 customers 4 more weeks from now. I'm not a superstar, okay? So it all had to happen within 28 days. So here's the challenge with it. It was a matrix. What if I got 25 customers? Well, you're not a superstar. What if I recruit 20 agents? Well, then you're not a superstar. You had to get a combination of 2 and 4. So what would happen is the people that would getting customers and were good at getting customers, all of a sudden trying to convince people to do something they didn't want to do. Sometimes turning them off. Also, let's say I recruited everyone. I did my first party. Everyone's really excited to be in business. And now all of a sudden I'm trying to convince agents to be customers. Because why? I need my 4. Now, even if I'm not convincing, here's what happens. My focus shifts. Where all of a sudden I recruit a couple of people, and now all I'm thinking is, well, to get my bonus, what do I need? I need to go get 4 preferred customers. So maybe I stop showing people the business. That's terrible, okay? All right, so Mauricio, if you're on an iPhone, okay, if you're on an iPhone, you have to change over to the presentation of the video, just so you guys know. So you can only see me or the present at the same time. Unless you're on a main computer, then you can see both, okay? Now, a couple things here. Let's take a look at the next step. So the new mission superstar, okay? New mission superstar. Take a look at this, all right? This is the deal, by the way, everybody. This is really where it's crazy. The first thing I want you to understand is the requirement is different, okay? The requirement to achieve it is 300 TPV or 4 active preferred customers. 300 TPV or 400 active preferred customers. Now, what does that mean, basically, okay? 300 TPV, volume, okay, all right? 400 customers? You can go get 400 customers, Chase, but no. 4. So how it works is 300 TPV. Now, how much volume do you get from a premium package? Anybody know? Type it in the chat box. 300. Isn't that convenient? Okay. The fact that what you need for volume. Now, what does TPV stand for? TPV stands for total personal volume. Now, how you accumulate total personal volume is your own purchases, the things you buy, and your own personal customers. So that means any retail or any preferred customer. So the BV from your purchases, your personal customers, retail or preferred, add up to your total personal volume or your total BV from personal sales, right? Purchases and personal customers, all right? So this is a requirement. Now from here, the next thing we need to do is get 2 people started and also help them get 300 TPV. Now this is a little bit different language, I know, but let me make sure I go back here. This is what it was before. Active, qualified, personal purchase, had to be premier special agent. Let me give you an example here. Let's say I decide to sign up today. I'm a brand new agent. I sign up. But the only thing I want is I want to buy all the green line products. That's all I want. I want a bunch of green. Okay. So I go and buy all the green line products and I spend $600. Okay. Now I spent over $600. I've got over 500 TPV because I spent a bunch of money. But in the old way, would that have qualified me for superstar? No, wouldn't help me at all. Okay. Now, or how about, okay, I come in here and I go recruit 5 people inside SEACRET, and every one of them buys a special agent pack because I'm a machine. Okay. I go out there, I recruit 5 people. In the old way, am I a superstar? No. Okay. Now, what if, okay, all right, I recruit my friend and they don't get a premium set, okay? They get a basic set because that's all they got. They got $200 to their name and it's all they could scrape up. In fact, they had to borrow some of that from somebody. And they got started with a basic pack, okay? Did that help me become a superstar? No. I had to find a completely new person. So what it means, okay, is that I literally had to kick everybody else out. All right. Now, hang on a second. I'm going to add. I'm going to buy some more space here on the webinar. Okay. So what's crazy, guys, is it's almost like if I recruited you with a basic pack or anything less than a premium, it was like you didn't help me hit my goal. So we were leaving people behind all day long. So as an example, right, let's say you buy your premium set, you have your 300 TPV. You sign me up as an agent, and let's say I get a basic pack. All right, now is that the best way to get started? Of course not. But maybe that's all I can do right now, and I want to upgrade as soon as I can. But I can't help you become a superstar in the old program. I'm dead to you. All right. So what happens is this: how much BV do I get on the basic pack? Does anybody know how much BV is when I buy the basic pack? 75. Way to go, Frank. Okay. So from here, how much more BV do I need to create in order to get to 300? 225. Now, how could we do that? I could buy more products. Correct. How else could I do that? Retail, of course. How else? PCs, of course. How else? Upgrades, right. Here's what I want you guys to get. I can do it in a lot of different ways. Recruiting, actually, I can't, okay? Because if I recruit somebody and they buy products, they're buying it for themselves. So the only way for me to accumulate TPV is by upgrading, meaning I'm buying more product, or I'm enrolling customers. Well, so let's say I go out there and we do a wow party. I launch my business. I do 2 wow parties, and I get 4 customers, okay? All right, if I get 4 customers that come in, and let's just say each of them buy a regimen, that's going to give me the extra BV I need for me to get to that 300. So now you can become a superstar by helping me go out there and get 300 TPV. So every single one of you, if you didn't qualify for superstar before, now you can, all right? Every single one of you. If you're not a superstar yet, it's okay, all right? Remember, okay? Remember, when I got started in this profession, it took me 5 months before I got my first promotion. 5 months, all right? Some of you guys have been in 5 weeks, and you're like, you know, no, stop crying. It's okay. We got you, all right? We have a new program for you. So here's the deal. Let me go over what's moving on, okay? And then I'm going to draw out some stuff. Here's what you get, all right? When you accomplish superstar, you get 100, okay? All right. When you do it within your first 28 days, it's $200. So if you're outside of 28 days, guess what? It's okay. You still get $100 when you qualify. But also when you qualify for superstar, you get double fast start bonuses now. Remember? So every bonus, every person you enroll with a package for the rest of your career, doubled. Okay. The next thing that you're going to get, okay. All right. The next thing we're going to focus on is the bronze. Now this was, it says current here, but this was obviously before the convention. So before the convention, you had to build a star. Look at the requirements, guys. This is ridiculous, okay? You had to have a star builder on the left and a star builder on the right. Now, what was a star builder on the left and a star builder on the right? Just to make sure that's super clear, okay? All right? So a star builder on the left and a star builder on the right, okay? That means, like, this was you, okay? You had to personally enroll a person here and a person here, okay? Okay? Then this person had to enroll 2 people, okay? Sorry, my mouse is being weird, okay? This person had to enroll 2 people, and this person had to enroll 2 people, okay? Now, why this was exact is this, is let's say, for some reason, whatever not, this person, okay, all right? This person right here decides to go inactive. What happens? You're not a builder anymore, okay? Now, this is a star builder, which means you had to create one of these on the left, and you had to create one of these on the right in order to be a bronze like that, okay? So the other thing you had to do is you had to have over 25 active on each side, which is over 50 people to hit bronze, okay? We have a guy inside of SEACRET that hit bronze, royale, and silver, and he still doesn't have 50 people on his team. It's crazy, okay? I'll show you his numbers later. You're going to freak out when you see him, right? Because of this new program, because he's focused on the right things, okay? So you had to create one of these on the left and one of these on the right. And any one of these people, any one of them, okay, dropped. It screwed up the whole thing. Like every single thing got screwed up somehow. And many of you guys know this because it was like you had to strategically put this person here and this person here, and oh my God, this person here has to get it exactly when this person here, and they have to have 4, and this person has to have 4 exactly, and oh no, now they have 3 and they have 2, and then I'm gonna go over here, and okay, I got this one to get 4, but while you were getting this one to get 4, one of these people fell off, and you're like, ah, you know, right? Has anyone ever felt like this? You're like, ah, right? So anyway, I know that was a totally weird example, but I know some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Where it's just like it has to be like perfectly matrixed the right way, otherwise it's not happening. Now, what's crazy is you could have actually been focusing on the right activities and doing the right things and putting in volume and signups and all these things, but because it wasn't perfectly structured right with the right people in the right spots and the right person was active and the right person had the right amount of customers that were active at the same time, it's like, oh, you know, now I feel like I got to start all over because this person didn't end up doing it, so now I can't even work through them anymore. I have to get another. It's just, all right, okay. So anyway, this is where we were, okay, before. Here's the new bronze qualifications, okay? All you have to do, okay, all right, is become a superstar, because it's a rank now inside the company. Become a rank of superstar, okay? And then from there, the only thing you need to do is have a star on the left and a star on the right, okay? Now, what's a star on the left and the right, okay? All a star is this, okay? What does that mean? We literally took the requirements down to helping one person get promoted on the left and the right versus having to help 3 people in the exact right positions do it. You guys understand that, right? That's not just a little bit different. That's like not even 2/3 easier, all right? Because it requires everyone simultaneously to be doing it, okay? Versus a star to star, it's crazy. But also, look at the volume requirement has dropped to only 2,000, okay? Now let's take a look at how you would become a star, okay, or a bronze, if we were going out there and getting people started with the right packages, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple of examples here so you guys can see. Hopefully this will make sense to you guys, all right? So this is you. You want to become a bronze, all right? So in order to become a bronze, you need to have a star on the left and a star on the right. So that means you need to have somebody, all right, that has gotten one on their left and their right. Now the other thing that we need is how much volume on the left and the right, okay? 2,000 on the left, okay? The next thing we need is 2,000 on the right. Now, how much BV do you get from a premium? Okay, how much? 300. How much BV do you get from a special agent set? You get 900, okay? So let me show you guys a couple of simple things here, all right? So if I want to go out there and become a bronze and get promoted, I'm going to show you the incentives in a minute. Here's a simple formula. Are you guys ready for it? Very simple formula, okay? Stars do not need to be personal agents, no. They can be anywhere on the left and the right, but they have to be in your enrollment, okay? It can't be somebody placed on your team, okay? So let's say, as an example, Mauricio, let's say I recruit someone who recruits somebody who recruits somebody, and that person becomes a star and all these other people aren't, or they go inactive, okay? Still counts. It's a star in your enrollment. So if I want to get 2,000, what would that mean? All right, watch this. 2, okay, special agents, and 1 premium. Did I spell premium? 2 special agents and 1 premium on the left and the right. Because how much volume would that be? 2,100 on the left and 2,100 on the right. Because it'd be 900, 900, and 300. Now here's what's crazy. Okay, that's 2,100. But when does that need to happen? Okay, you have to do that within a 4-week window. 4 weeks. So that means you have a whole month to get 3 people on the left, 2 people to get the special agent, 1 person to get the premium set on the left, and to do that on the right. And guess what? You're a bronze agent, okay? You literally went bronze with 6 human beings. that six? Six people. Some of you guys have been trying to do it on 50. Okay? No, that's terrible. Okay? And some of you guys have been trying to do it on active member count. If you look at your active member count, I can tell you it's like a slow and painful death. Okay? You will very, very, very likely, okay, not enjoy the process of building SEACRET at all. Right? It'll be painful, it'll be slow, and you won't earn the type of money that you want. Okay? So the formula is very simple. 2 special agents packages and 1 premium package on the left and on the right. So 2 special agents and a premium on the left and on the right. Okay? When you do that, that's going to give you 2,100 within 4 weeks on the left and 2,100 on the right in doing that. So let's go back to the PowerPoint and take a look at a couple things here. All right? So this is humongous. Now, what do you get? You get an upgrade in your team commissions, of course. You start participating in your leadership match. And guess what? What was the bronze bonus before? $125. How much is it now? $250. Or you get an iPad. Now, not an iPad mini, a full-size iPad, which are perfect for 5 and 5s, perfect for wow parties, really good for before and after pictures, or really good for playing Angry Birds, you know, because there's more, you know, it's easier to see. So here's the, okay. So here's the thing I want you guys to get, all right, is the incentives are increased. It's simpler, it's easier to get it done. Now, some people say before, well, before it was easier because, you know, 25 people. No, it's not. It's far less, okay? But also, here's the other thing I want you guys to understand. Doing it on 25. Or somebody is like, well, before it was creating a superstar and a superstar. But remember, it had to be perfectly balanced and strategic, okay? Here, I want to give you an example. Let's say I sign up an agent on the left, and that agent is crazy, and they want to go buy everything. Like, they buy everything. Let's say they buy 2 special agent sets. Was that going to help me at all? No. What this does, it allows me to focus on volume. Now, we get paid off of volume, so it makes sense to focus on volume, not to focus on people. Focus on volume, all right? So if I'm getting an agent started, can I give you an example? If I'm focusing on people, I'll leave behind some people right away because I'm focusing on getting the next sign up. Because if all I'm thinking about is you're as an active count, like I just got to make sure you're an active count, all of a sudden I'll lose out on so much volume. Why? Because if I know that anything that comes in from you or what you do or anywhere you do it counts for volume for me, then yeah, of course, we can work together till we're blue in the face. Instead of me thinking I got to work through you, I can work with you to create more success in the entire organization. Now, let's take a look at Royale, okay? The current Royale structure, which was crazy. All right, you had to have a bronze on the left in your enroller tree, a bronze on the right in your enroller tree, and you had to have, you know, which each had to have 2,200 evenly split, okay? And they had to have a star builder along with that, which was what we had talked about before. I mean, it was just like, I mean, it sounded easy, but you guys know that it wasn't, okay? Now, here's what was crazy. If you got a lot of momentum quickly, you could hit it right away, but maintaining it was like almost impossible. And you guys remember that. Most of the people that qualified, some of you guys are like, yeah, it was me. You qualified for it, but maintaining it was like, you know, because it had to be always strategic. When it's matrix-based, it just makes it so difficult because what about now where the new Royale program, all you got to do is create a superstar on the left and a superstar on the right, which is so much easier now. And then from there, you just need still a star and a star. That's it. Just a star and a star. You don't need a bronze and a bronze, okay? Just a star and a star. So you, like, I want you guys to get, you went from needing, okay, all right, someone that was bronze, which was like 50 people and 50 people on each team, to having someone that has two, right? That's crazy. Outside of that, the volume 5,000. So here's a simple formula for becoming a Royale. So this is your bronze formula. Okay, bronze formula. Okay. Now the next one we'll show here. Let's show the Royale formula, and I'll type it in the chat box. Okay. So for Royale, so there's you guys that can see. All right, this is you. Okay. All right, you are happy. Okay. Now from what we need to do is we need a superstar on the left. Okay, and we need a superstar on the right. Now, other than the superstar, how much volume do we need on the left? 5,000 and 5,000. Okay, 5,000, 5,000. Now from here, a couple things that are very important. Okay? Where does that volume need to come from? That 5,000. Anything. You got it. Here's what's exciting about it. We're not forcing people into being a customer, trying to convince them into being an agent, or doing all that wishy-washy stuff. Everything is volume for you. Anything that anybody buys on the entire left side or the entire right side is going to be volume for you to go out there and accomplish Royale. So here's the easiest way that I would look at breaking down Royale from packages, because it's the simplest way to do it. Okay, 6 special agents, okay, on the right and the left. Done. That's it. You could literally hit Royale in 1 month with 12 people. Right? That's it. 6 special agents on the left, 6 special agents on the right. Now, some people say, well, not everyone has the money for a special agent pack. No, but they could find it if they wanted to. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, $1,500 to get your business started, to have every product plus the green line products plus 2 of each of them. Are you kidding me? I mean, you could find it. Most people have found a few $100s. Think about how much tuition at school costs, how much the books cost for a semester, right? I mean, people are willing to go heavily into debt, borrow money from friends, family, the federal government to go to school for a quarter, to have no certainty if there'll be a job available in 5 years when they graduate. Okay? I mean, for sure. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't go to school. I'm saying if people are willing to invest that much into that system, how about owning something that's yours? How much is that worth? I mean, shoot, even if you want to go start a lemonade stand, you got to go buy the sign and the markers and the lemons and the water and the sugar and everything else. It's going to cost you more than a basic pack, And that lemonade you get to sell one time, because you can't sample too much of it. You lose all your product. Here's what's crazy about SEACRET. At one special agent set, you can demo on hundreds of people over your first year. Okay, there's not one of you that ever had to buy another one, unless you're crazy like my wife and I. Okay, and I say that because I bought one. Actually, that's a lie. She bought one, and then when we started working together and doing parties, and we signed up so many people, and there were so many parties to do that we couldn't be in the same party at the same time. So we bought another set. So what happened was she was in living rooms doing it with her special agent set. I was in living rooms doing it with my special agent set. So we were literally on the weekends just tag teaming, like divide and conquer. It was like, let's do this, game on, right? So, and then it was like competitive, like who got the most people signed up at their WOW party, or who got the most BD at their WOW party, right? So anyway, she always wins, because she always wins, and she's always right, which I found out. It's frustrating and annoying, but it is what it is. Now, let's go back here to the presentation here and show you a couple more things. Look at the incentives. $500 rank bonus, $500 drive your dream bonus, okay? All right, but here's the huge one. I'm going to show you guys some things you're going to freak out when you see it on paper. $100 superstar builder bonus to the upline Royale. This is one of the reasons you want to become a Royale right now, like right now, okay? So let me show you. Okay, I'm going to draw out, okay, how to go Royale. It's awesome and fun and simple. So this is you, okay? This is you at the top, all right? Now, let's say you get someone started on the left, someone started on the right. Are you with me? Okay. Now, let's just say in this example, okay, boom, I want you to give this. Let's say in this example, all of these people in this, okay, got started with a special agent package, okay? Now, if 2 of the 3 got started with a special agent package on the left or the right, you're a bronze, okay? Which is amazing, okay? Now, for those of you guys, if you can only see me, you want to scroll over and change your Android or change your iPhone to the presentation so you can hear me and see what I'm drawing. You don't need to see me being a weird in front of the camera, okay? All right. Now, here's what I want you to check out, how crazy this is. Are you ready for this? Okay. Boom. I don't know why that one ended up being a square. Okay. Boom. Boom. Now, you don't even need all this, but I'm just drawing it out anyway. Okay. So you can see. So how many people total, okay, is that on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So in this example, if these people went superstar, okay, all right, or these people all became special agents, okay, 7 special agents on the left, 7 special agents on the right. In this example, you know how much money you earned? I mean, it's crazy. What if you did this in a month? Let's take a look at it, all right? So I'm going to draw this out so you guys get here, okay? This is important, and then I'm going to open it up for questions and make sure that we get clarity for everybody in this entire organization, okay? Because here's the thing I want you guys to know. Yeah, here's the thing. The only people that get left behind in this business are the ones that are saying, I'm out, tap out. I don't want to be involved. Okay, that's it. If you're willing to work, and you're willing to be coachable, and you're willing to actually ask for help when it's needed, I promise you it's going to be there for you. Okay, all right. And if you don't know who to call, okay, all right, call us. All right, call us. All right. By the way, 1965. Okay, this is my cell phone number. Okay, and my wife's. Okay, all right. If you need to get a hold of us, text us, call us. Now, if we don't get back to you right away, don't freak out. Keep calling. Okay, all right. Because a lot of times what happens is if you want to get a hold of us, you might have to call 2 or 3 times. Right? Never, ever, ever think you're bothering. It's always so funny because the people that you're like, I don't want to bother you, are the people that never bother you, and then the people that really bother you are the ones that don't even know they're bothering you. Okay, so connect with us. All right. So here's the thing: is when you start moving around and going through and building your business, okay, through this fashion, running on volume, I want you to never, ever, 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 ever think about getting promoted through active count again. And the reason why is because active count is just simply active count. All active count is simply translating into BV. If you have 25 active members that are purchasing every month, all it is volume every month for your business. And we don't get paid on active members on your team. You get paid for volume on your team, okay? Now, I wish I could pull this up here. I don't know if it'll pull up. But I want to give you, let me see if I can, if it'll work. It might. Hold on one second. Okay? What I want to do is I want to give you an example of somebody in the organization, okay, that just hit silver a couple days ago, okay? Now, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, okay? Potentially. This is his rank meter, okay? Now, let's see if I can blow this up. For those of you guys that can see it here, okay, what I want you guys to notice, and I'll point it out to you guys, the top and the bottom. Let me write it out for you guys so you can see this, okay? This is his left active member count, okay, is 16, okay? His left active member count is 16, just so you guys know. Left active member count, okay? His right active member count is 30. So right now, he has a total of how many on the left and the right? 46. Now, he wouldn't even be a bronze in this scenario. You guys understand that, right? If it was in the old way we get paid. Not even bronze, okay? Here's what I want you to take a look at. His left active, okay, all right, BV, or his left 4-week week BV, okay, is 8,135. His right, okay, 4-week volume week BV is 7,687. Okay. Now he hit silver the next day when he showed me this picture, because how much volume do you need to be Royale on the left and the right? How much volume? 5,000, 5,000. He's way over that, right? Guess what? He hit silver. Guess what he's going to do this week? He literally went Royale, next week silver, this week gold. Okay? And he's doing that on very less people. Now, what is he focused on? He's focused on superstar. Okay? He's one of the people that's breaking the most superstars in the entire organization, okay? Now, it's sad to say, but he's actually beating Dan LeGuatin. Just saying, Dan, might want to step up your game. Now watch this, okay? Superstars. Here's what I want you guys to look at. All right, inside of creating superstars. This is the only focus I have, okay? All right, is creating superstars. So if you're not focused on, the only one thing, if you're new, the only thing we want to do is focus on getting you a superstar. And some of you guys are like, I tried before. It's totally different now to go do it now. Plus, new blueprint, new boot camp, new trainings, new tools, new 5 and 5s. Everything is simpler, easier, and better for you to go out there and accomplish the goal that maybe you didn't hit the first time, okay? Don't worry about it. We can get it done in the next 28 days. You just got to get back to one of your leaders. Get back to Shayna. Get back to Andrew. Get back to Dan. Get back to whoever invited you on this. Get back to Christian. Get back to the leader in your support team, okay? Now, here's what you want to do, okay? You want to make sure you go contact your Royale or above. Your Royale or above, and be like, listen, obviously you're good at helping people get promoted, okay? I need your help. And here's why. Let me show you what kind of money you can make when you're a Royale, okay? So I'm going to show you how you can get to Royale very, very quickly off of Superstars. Now, what I want you to think about is how much BV is created from the average superstar, okay? How much BV is created from the average superstar. Now, I'm going to get the numbers exactly from the company. I'm going to give you an estimated one right now because obviously this is a new program, so they're picking up the data right now. But we've had a 500% increase in superstars since the convention. So the average BV for creating a superstar, I'm talking about for their volume and all the volume underneath them. Now, for a new person, I get started today. I have to have how much BV if I'm new? Did I lose you guys? Hello? Okay. How much BV do I need to become a superstar? 300. Okay, good. Okay. Now, I need to get someone signed up on the left and the right. That also needs how much? 300 and 300. So what's 300 plus 300 plus 300? How much is that total? 900. So 900 is the minimum BV to create a superstar from scratch. Okay. Now, does that mean that the average superstar is going to be 900? No. There's some that will be less. Now, some people say, why? Well, because let's say I recruit somebody and then they go become a superstar by getting 2 people, but I already counted their 300 BV for that first person, so I can't count it twice, okay? Now, it also means that none of them got a preferred customer, none of them did a retail sale, none of them got somebody started with a different package, like none of them got a special agent package. Are you guys with me? Okay. So I believe a safe number, okay, if you were looking at the average BV for creating a superstar is going to be in the ballpark of around 800, okay? All right? So the average BV that's going to come in is going to be about, to create a superstar, is about 800 BV. Now, I'll get the company's exact numbers, but you can probably figure it out if you ask around, all right? 800 BV for creating a superstar. So if you know that I need to create superstars and you want to go out there and hit bronze, okay? That's your next rank you want to go hit, all right? How much volume do you need on the left? How much volume? 2,000. Good. So how many superstars would you need to break on the left if the average produces 800 for you to go out there? Exactly. You need 3 superstars on the left, okay, all right, for you to go bronze, or 3 superstars on the right, and 3 superstars on the right. So 3 on the left and the right. Left and the right. Sorry, left and right. 3 superstars to go out there and go bronze. You have 3 people get their first promotion, boom, iPad. All right, boom, 250 cash bonus. Now take a look at Royale. Okay, all right. How many superstars do you need to break? Because how many volume do you need for Royale? 5,000. So how many superstars do you need to make on the left and the right to go get 5,000 in volume? How many? 7. 7 superstars on the left and the right, You're going to go out there and create enough volume. Now, can you do it with less? Of course. Okay. All right. But I'm just going like the lowest average minimums. So this is why we want to get everyone focused on Superstar so they can increase their income. All right. Now, let me show you guys how crazy this is. Okay. All right. As a Royale, I'm going to go back to drawing this out. All right. Let's say someone invests in getting started $1,500. Are you guys with me? So $1,500 to get started with their special agent set. One of the first things we want to go is, okay, how do I go out there and get, quote unquote, get my money back? Okay, get myself in a profit mode. So this is the investment. Okay, now I'm going to draw out what we're going to help somebody do. Okay, all right. So when we draw this out, select the, hang on one sec. Okay, I can't move this stuff around. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm new to trying to move things around. All right, let me just delete this and do it again. Okay, so I'm new, so I'm a new agent, and I come in 1,500. Okay, this is what my investment is. Now, here's what we're going to go do. First thing we're going to go do, okay, all right, in doing this, is we're going to go out there, and we're going to go Superstar. Okay, now in this example, okay, the example that I'm going to give in this one is going Superstar. Well, let's use special agent sets, because when you get a special agent set, it's so easy to get other people to get involved with the special agent set, all right? Because if you don't do that, you know, it doesn't work. Now, Beatrice, do you see me, Beatrice? Yeah, on the iPhone, you just got to swipe to one side or the other, and it goes to what I'm drawing out. Okay. And I see the whiteboard. Oh, but it doesn't pull up. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's recorded. We'll get you the recording online, so we'll post it up on my fan page. Okay. All right. Chase, thank you so much. If you type what I say, we got it good to go. Or you can take notes, but it's even better. So 1,500. Now, let's say I'm getting started. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Guys, pay attention to this. This is so big. Write this down, formula, and go nuts with this. Okay. All right. So this is you. We're gonna get you started. You get a person started on the left and the right. Okay. You get a person started on the left and the right with a special agent set. All right. Now, how much money did you just make? All right. So how much did you make? So you got $200 for your Superstar bonus. Okay. Are you with me? Superstar bonus, right? You also made, okay, how much in packages? Anybody? You got the 150 for the person on the left and the 150 for the person on the right. Okay? Both of those packages. So how much is that? $300. Okay? So you just made $300 on that. But you also got a binary match. And you also went star. So you also got the $15 star bonus. And you also got almost 2 binary matches. Now I'm not going to go even into those. Okay? All right? So let's just stay here for a quick second. Just in bonuses. I'm going to talk about bonuses. So this is fast start. Okay. All right. Bonuses. Bonuses. Okay. All right. Now, what do I want to do next? Okay. I want to go out there and get people started. So I want to help someone go Superstar on the left and Superstar on the right. Okay. Now, when I do that, watch this. So I'm going down here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, are you guys with me? So far, so good. Okay, so now I'm a Superstar. I'm going. Things are moving. How much money am I making now? If these people all left and right got special agent packages, I just went bronze. So how much did I just make? Okay, I just made $250 for going bronze. Okay. Now, I'm not even talking about binary matches or any of that stuff. Now, watch this. The next rank, okay, I go out there and we help these people do the exact same thing. So, boom, 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 okay? Now, what I want you to notice is, let's say, first week, I get those 2, okay? So, this is week 1, okay? This is week 2, and this ends up being week 3. Now, why do I believe that's possible? Well, if you can get promoted in a week, who's to say that the people that you're working with can't get promoted in a week? Of course they can, right? So you get promoted in a week. You teach your new people to get promoted in a week. They teach their new people to get promoted in a week. Watch what happens, okay? All right? So how much money, okay, did you just earn, all right, when you became a Royale agent? $500, all right? So in this particular example, now this is assuming none of the other people that you signed up are personally enrolled, okay? This is literally just you signed up two, who signed up two, who signed up two, all right? Now, if we just add up the bonuses, how much in bonuses did we just make right now? 500 plus 250 plus 300 plus 200. What are we at? Anybody know? Okay, $1,250. Are you guys with me? $1,250 you just earned in bonuses. Now, I'm not talking about binary matches. Now, guess what? That means nobody in here did a preferred customer. You have no preferred customers. No one did a retail order. Okay? None of that. This is literally just in bonuses. But guess what? That isn't just it. Because at the end of that third week, you're a Royale agent. Now, how much money does a Royale agent make every time they help someone go superstar? Anybody know? $100. Now, in that third week, okay, how many people became a superstar in this third week? Does anybody know? In the third week, okay? 4. You got it. Now, why, Zach, is it 4? I'm going to point it out so you guys can see it on the screen, okay? All right, let me show you. I'm going to change the color here so you guys can see, all right? So, in the third week, okay, all right, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 people go superstar because they got their first 2. Make sense? Right? So in that fourth week, at the end of the week, okay, you have your 5,000 in volume on each side for the month. You got all your bonuses, and 4 people went Royale. So at the end of the week, remember, our weeks calculate what you are at the end of the week and pays you on that entire week as if you were there the whole week. So at the end of the week, as a Royale agent, okay, how much money did you just earn technically in Royale Builder bonuses? You got $400, okay, in Superstar Builder bonuses, okay? So let's add that on. So the total is actually how much? $1,650, okay? That's within your first 3 weeks. First 3 weeks, okay? You can go out there and earn that. Now, really, this is not counting a binary match. This is not counting a check match. This is not counting your star bonus. This is not counting if someone retails. This is not counting if someone does a preferred customer. This isn't counting if someone goes in there and buys their special agent set and then buys some extra products because they need some more mud soap because they don't want to share it with their spouse. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have done that, right? So this is crazy, guys. You understand how much money this is? Now, let's just say you're a continuing Royale agent, okay? All right? You're a continuing Royale agent. Now, as a Royale agent, let's just say you help 1 person a week, okay? 1 person a week become a superstar on your left and your right. So that's 2 a week. That's an extra $200 a week. That's $800 a month just in bonus cash for being a Royale agent, okay? So minimum, I mean, if you're looking at Royales, should be making almost, a couple $1,000s just for being at the Royale position. So I hope you guys understand now how important this $100 bonus is. So when you're new, you want to get promoted ASAP so you can become a superstar and get your promotion and your double bonuses. Then you want to work on going to bronze. Now, how do we go to bronze? Well, there's a simple formula for it that we had here. You guys remember? Okay. So the simple formula for going bronze was 2 special agents and a premium on the left, 2 special agents premium on the right. Now you could do with superstars as well. We talked about it that way, right? How do you become, or apparently I deleted that. So becoming a superstar. So hopefully this is making sense to you guys. Now, we've been talking for an hour. I know this has been a long training, but I really want you guys to get this. And here's the reason why. Some of you are off track, and it's time to get on track. Why? Because you deserve it, Okay? I mean, really. I mean, I don't mean deserve it like you deserve it, even if you haven't worked, but I mean, your family deserves better. And and it deserve you figuring it out. Now, does that mean the business is challenging? Of course. Does that mean everyone's going to get it? No. All right. But what I want you to do is I want you to be clear on this, because a confused mind does nothing. And some of you guys have been sitting around since convention going, all right, so I guess it's easier. I don't understand it. We need to alleviate confusion right now so we can go forward and make sure you're experiencing a 500% increase in your business like the rest of us, okay? Now, here's what I want to make sure you guys get, okay? If you're not experiencing a 500% increase in your business, that means there are some people that are experiencing 1,000%. Because for everyone experiencing 200% increase, someone's getting 800% increase. I hope you guys get that. That's an average across the board. So think about your percentage growth since convention, okay? And I want you to think about, okay, that means I'm off track. What does that mean? I need to get connected with the people that are making this thing happen, and we need to get to work, okay? Now, I do leadership calls 3 days a week, live calls, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can look all that information up. I'm going to give it to you guys. A couple things I'm going to give you guys, okay? First of all, okay? Facebook.com / okay? SEACRET Jesse. If you haven't seen it, okay? If you haven't seen this page, make sure, okay? Make sure you like it, because I post stuff on there every single day. Training, tips, where I'm going to be at, what's going on inside of the business. The other thing is developmentcall.com. Developmentcall.com. Actually, developmentcall.com. Does that do it? Yeah, there we go. You can just click on it when you get a chance and then bookmark it later. .com / secret Jesse. Okay. So these are 2 places you can get connected to me. Send me messages and let me know what's going on. If you're still confused, you got questions. Okay. Sometimes if you call me or you text me and I can't get a hold of you, or sometimes I don't text back because it's 2 a.m. I don't know. Maybe you're up, maybe you're not. Okay. So the thing that I would do is if you Facebook message me, it's night. That's when I return a lot of my messages, is late at night. Okay. All right. Now, outside of that, the other thing that I want you guys to really understand here in getting promoted is we are on a mission. We're on a mission to cause a revolution. It's our next convention to help you guys go superstar. Okay. Now we have a group coming up. We have an advanced training. And by advanced training, I mean like it's a full day boot camp, okay, that we're doing. And you can go here to check out the details. Superstar Workshop. Okay. Facebook.com / superstar workshop. This is a invite-only training for superstars and above. We're doing one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast. The one on the East Coast is July 26th. One on the West Coast is on August 2nd. And I want you to be there. I want you to be there. So you got to be a qualified superstar. You have to have hit the position of superstar in order to attend this advanced training. And we're going to be going over everything I've learned in 12 years on everything, what to say it, how to approach strangers, how to call people's lists, like the actual language that I use when I go out there and talk to people, how to pick up numbers from almost anybody anywhere in the world and create a warm market list for yourself. Okay, you want to know how to do 3-way phone calls exactly as an expert, what to say, what the order is in that you do it in, how to be able to match and mirror people and figure out their colors instantly with questions so you can figure out how to speak their language and how to connect with them, how to overcome every objection you've ever heard ever in your business. We're going to be going over advanced workshop stuff. It's going to be crazy. Okay. So, all right, on the website you can see. So July 26th. Okay, we're going to be in Maryland. Okay, July 26th in Maryland, and then August 8th. Okay, I'm sorry, August 2nd. We're going to be in San Diego at the Handlery Hotel. All right. Now, last thing I'm going to tell you guys is this: if you have any questions, I want to make sure I fill in any blanks for you guys, so no one's confused on what to do, how to do it, anything like that. So, can anybody, if you have a question, you can go ahead and type it in there. If you are by something that has a microphone, let me see here. Dan, you're on an iPhone, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't see you. Who's on an iPhone? Beatrice. Okay, cool. Check this out, Beatrice. I just want to see if I can do this. If I turn on your voice, does it let you turn on your voice? Does it let you talk? Can you talk, Beatrice?
Can you talk, Beatrice? Yeah. Yeah, I can talk.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got to echo because it's echoing from the mic on your speaker, but that's okay. Oh no, there we go. I think we're good now. Anyway, I don't know if you have a question, but anyway, if someone does have a question and you can't type it in, it needs to be kind of explained. That way you can just say, hey, I have a question. I can, turn your microphone on so you can ask a question if you're on a phone or in front of your computer. But Beatrice, how are you? Do you have any questions?
I'm good. How are you?
Good? Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Does anybody have any questions about Superstar, Bronze, Royale, how to go accomplish it, what to go do, anything like that? You're very welcome. Chase, my go-to demo products are the 5 wows. I mean, I have them with me at all times. Yeah. 5 wows in 5 minutes. Now, if I've only got one, then one of those. I don't really care. I just want to give someone a product that piques them, where they see it and they go, oh. Because if they like one thing, they're going to be like, well, what else is there? So it's easy for me to get the next appointment. Average wow party from start to finish, from opening doors to finishing, ends up being somewhere between about an hour and a half. So let's say I have a party scheduled at 7. Okay. First 15 minutes, 7 to 7:15, is just kind of welcoming everybody. Do the salt and oil scrub, right? Give everyone that, give them some spa water, kind of relax, chill. All right. 7:15, 7:20, the latest. I mean, 20 minutes I'm starting. Okay. So, and I just confirm my guests get there on time. All right. So we're starting the presentation. Now, to go through the flip chart presentation and to demo all the products really only takes about 40 minutes. If you're taking longer than that, you're talking way too much. Say less, demo more. Okay? Say less, demo more. Then once you do that, okay? All right? Once you qualify for that, once you get the 40 minutes, you're done with the presentation. At the end, there's usually ends up being about 20 minutes or so to answer questions, fill out applications, explain to people how they would get started, what that would look like. And so, if they last longer than that, it's just because people are hanging out. But like the party shouldn't be more than an hour and a half from starting it to getting applications filled out. Okay. All right. Just wanted to verify Superstar doesn't have to be personally enrolled, right? On the left or the right? No. If you're talking about going silver, because there isn't you don't need a superstar in any example to go Royale. So I'm a little confused. Okay, Diana, when someone wants to buy but says I'm tight on money right now, when should you check in with them? They want to take a PC form home. Okay, got it. So in that case, tight on money right now, you can do a couple different things. One of the things you can ask them is say, okay, well, why don't we fill out the application? When would you like to submit the order? So one of the things I ask them is say, okay, cool. So, well, when do you get paid? So, Friday. Okay. Okay, I can get paid on Friday. So, I can submit it for you on Saturday. Does that work? So, hey, I can submit it for you on Saturday. Does that work? Sure. Okay. So, here's the thing. So, let me fill it out. That way you don't have to worry about it or deal with it. I'll fill it out and we'll submit it for you on Saturday so your products will be there early on next week. That's a good way that you can talk about it. So, I get a completed application and a time to submit it. Okay. And now I take the application. They don't go home with it. I fill it out if all possible. Okay. Now, if someone is saying that they're interested but they don't have the money, they might be just using that as an excuse. They're really not interested, but they're trying to let you down politely, by saying, I'm tight right now. I mean, it looks good, but really they don't want it, and that's fine. So just kind of feel that out. Now, my parents signed up but will be out of the country for the next few months. Will that slow my growth? Well, if your parents aren't doing anything, then yeah. But as far as your growth, no, you can keep building all you want. So just keep building. Now, maybe your parents have people they want you to see while they're out of the country. But I mean, if your parents are not doing anything, then obviously you're not going to get any growth through your parents. Okay. So let's take a look at everything. To become a Royale, you must have 5,000 left and 5,000 on right, no matter what. What is that? What do you mean, no matter what? Make sure I get that question answered correctly. 5,000 left, 5,000 BV. 5,000 BV on the left, 5,000 BV on the right. Yeah. I don't. I think there's a question behind it. I'm a little confused. So. Okay. So okay, cool. Yes, Jesse. Secret Academy replaces all secret universities for markets that don't have. Oh, this is an answer. Oh yeah, for markets that don't have an SU and SA, until a silver or platinum pops up the market is when a Secret Academy is created. Okay. Really, what's going to happen is there'll be boot camps. I mean, if I'm you, I'd be running boot camps. If you haven't watched the boot camp trades, by the way, there's PowerPoints now. Did you guys know that when you log in and you click on the boot camp and you watch the video, underneath the video, there's a PowerPoint for every training, the exact PowerPoint written out on the training that you can download now, every single one of you. So literally, you can boot camp yourself and everybody in your market. Yes. Example, you've been an agent for 6 months, never could afford a package. Now you want to go superstar. You've gotten 4 PCs. Does that 300 TPV left and right need to be personally enrolled or in enrollment tree? Obviously after 28-day period, referring to Noah. Got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Andrew. In this example, in order to go out there and become a superstar, you need to have 300 TPV or 4 PCs. Then you need to have a personally enrolled agent on the left, personally enrolled agent on the right that has 300 TPV. Okay. Now they don't have to be new; they can be old. Okay. So an example: let's say I started 6 months ago. All right. Now, in order to maintain superstar, okay, to keep the qualified as a superstar inside of the program, all you need is 300 and 300. Now that can come from anywhere; doesn't matter where, anywhere in your organization. Okay. So in this particular situation, okay, if in order to hit superstar, I need to have someone personally enrolled on the left and the right that gets 300, but they don't have to be new. So let's say my dad signed up on this side, but he's not doing anything right now. And then on this side, my cousin signed up, but she's not doing anything right now. And we get together and we go, okay, guys, it's time to make some stuff happen. You know, I don't want 2014 to go by, because you guys realize the first half of this year is gone. Like, it feels like New Year's was yesterday. Like, buy your Halloween costume now. It's coming fast, right? So, and all of a sudden we get together, my dad and my cousin, and we go, all right, we need to make this thing happen. And I go out there, I get 4 PCs. And, my dad upgrades, gets his premium set. He gets 300 BV, 300 TPV, all right? And my cousin over here, she goes and she gets a bunch of customers because she's good at getting her girlfriends in, to become customers. And she accumulates 300 TPV for getting some preferred customers. Bam. I've got 300 or 4 PCs, and I've got 300, 300. Now, to hit the position, they have to be personal. After that, you just need 300. Doesn't have to be personal. It can be anywhere in your organization on the left and the right. Yep. Hopefully that answered your question. Within 4 weeks, yes. Everything is always within 4 weeks. Everything, always. Let's just assume. I have a friend who's stationed in Germany and wants a demo of what the company and product samples does doing a WOW party and letting her be on Skype work. Yeah, of course. Yeah, let her Skype in to a presentation so she can see it. Yeah, for sure. Yes. Okay. Your own personal preferred customers count towards your own TPV. So total personal volume is your purchases, what you buy, and your personal customers, which is any retail or any preferred customers. That is what totals TPV. You got it. Does anybody else have any questions? Your PCs count towards your share holder? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. So if they, I don't know. Let me call. I would have to call corporate on this one. It's a good question. Okay. So here's a couple of things. All right. Mm, 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 mm. So let me get back to your question, Shayna. I'm going to close with that here in a minute because I only got about 5 minutes left because then I got to get on to my next appointment. So first off, and thank you guys for staying with me this whole time. I know this is a long training, but it's a lot of stuff that we wanted to make sure you guys understood moving forward. So first of all, Noel, just going to give you, what do I do if an agent I enrolled on either of my legs quits? Okay. So, I mean, if they quit, then they quit. They don't do anything. And most people will quit because most people quit everything. So most people quit on the gym. Most people quit on their marriage. Most people quit on eating right. Most people quit on business. Most people quit on, think about school. Most people quit everything. So don't worry about that. Okay. All right. A lot of people just quit. So that's not a big deal. So here's the thing is, can you replace that spot? You don't need to. It's a position. Because remember, how deep the people you enroll in your organization doesn't make a difference to how much you get paid. So every person you personally enroll is front line to you in terms of check match in your enrollment. So no, you just keep placing down that leg. Now, here's the thing. I've had people that have quit that have come back and become my biggest players. Meaning, let's say I get somebody started, okay, and they have a position, and they're like, nah, I don't want to do it right now. But I keep building, and all of a sudden they have a big group of team underneath them. And all of a sudden, I call them up and be like, how's it going? Well, I just got promoted to Royale. I'm starting to earn an extra $1,000 a month. They're like, really? Man, that thing's really working for you, right? Huh. Wow, okay. I was like, listen, maybe you might want to take a second look because I don't know if you know this, but there's 25 people on your team. What? Yeah. You got started as an agent. I kept building. I told you I was going to do that. So you got 25 people. Now you could take advantage of that if you wanted to. I can show you how to do that and just let them, log in, show them those people that are underneath them now because you helped build it. Okay. And there's obviously, if they're one of the first positions, they got at least 5,000 because if you're Royale, you got at least 5,000 going down one side. So they might have 5,000 a month in volume coming through. They could take advantage of. So now you can call them, they can get reactive and start building their business. Not a bad idea. Okay. So let's go back to Shane's question. Now, the money thing, just to let you guys know on the money thing, I did a huge training on this, and this is super important. In fact, I'm going to get the straight link for you guys. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Okay. Just because it's too important. Developmentcall.com. Okay. Developmentcall.com. It is from June 18th. Oh, this is a bad boy right here. Okay. All right. So June 18th, 2014. Okay. So what I want you to do is go to developmentcall.com. Okay. All right. So www.developmentcall.com. Developmentcall.com. And I want you to listen to June 18th's call. Okay. From Wednesday. Download it, listen to it, put it on your phone. It's a whole hour of me talking about how to go out there and enroll people with the special agent set and the importance behind that. All right. But let me give you a couple analogies. When people say, I don't got the money, first of all, I want you guys to understand that may be true right now. Okay. It may be true in this particular instance. Like right now, they don't have $1,500. Now, a lot of them do. Okay. But here's what I want you to understand. People do not spend money, okay, on the price of something. They spend money on what they think is valuable, on what they perceive as value. So here's the example I give everyone that has this. They're like, I don't have the money. Okay. And I was like, okay, cool. I can appreciate that. So here's the thing. So right now things are tight. And guess what they're going to say? Yeah. And I say, so, and how long has that been the case? Someone says things are tight. Here's the question I asked. How long has that been the case? Some of them, it's like, well, gosh, forever. So, so things have been challenging financially for quite some time, right? So, yeah. So in other words, so if you keep doing the exact same thing that you're doing right now, how quickly do you think things are going to get better than they are right now? Or do you think they're probably going to stay similar? Yeah, probably the same. Now, do you like it when things are as tight as they are? Well, no. Okay, so we might need to do something different, right? Okay, cool. So now I said, okay, I want people to understand that, listen, you want to know why things are tight? Because you're not making more money. So we need to make more money, all right? Now, you may need to decrease expenses, of course, but make more money. That's a big part of it. So now, one of the things I say, especially if someone's young, this is an easy one. I say, okay, how about a car? You could drive any car in the world. What would you want to drive? Some say, oh, Ferrari, BMW. I want to drive a Mercedes, an Audi, A5. I want a Tesla. Is a new one that right now people are excited about because they're ridiculous. My wife's is amazing. So I want a Tesla. Okay, so let's say you want a Tesla. Now, and I tell you, okay, so if you could drive any car in the world, here's the question I ask somebody. Okay, so I'm sitting down with somebody. I'm saying, okay, money's tight. If you could drive any car in the world, what would you want to drive? You could just pick it. Okay, I deliver it right now. Tesla. Okay, how much is a Tesla? Fully loaded, 120 grand, right? $120,000 to get started, to get a Tesla. If I told you I'd give you 48 hours to come up with $1,500, and if you came up with $1,500, I would give you a brand new Tesla. I'd give it to you, all right? Free and clear, you'd own it. No payments, no loan, no nothing, no IOUs. I would give you a brand new Tesla. Do you think you could figure it out? Now, here's the thing. You can bring me quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, cash, check. You can give me a credit card, someone else's credit card. $1,500. Think you can figure it out? Now, guess what most people will say? Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, oh, yeah. So basically what you're saying is you might not have the money on you right now, but you could find it. Because what you just told me is that you could find $1,500 for a car. But here's what's amazing. SEACRET is a vehicle that won't just get you to the, down the road. It will take you anywhere in the world you want to go. It will give you something much more valuable than a piece of machine. It will give you freedom. Let me ask you a question. What's more valuable? Driving a nice car or having freedom to do whatever you want whenever you want? Because even if you have a nice car, you still got to go work 40 hours a week like you're doing right now for somebody else. But if we were able to get you an extra couple thousand a month coming in and you never had to work for somebody, don't you think that'd be more valuable? So if you'll find $1,500 for a car, I hope you're willing to find $1,500 for your future. This is the conversation I have with someone. Here's the problem for most of you. Most of you just buy into it. You buy, yeah, they don't have it. They don't have it, okay? Guys, some of you guys bought into people saying they don't have the money when they just dropped $1,000 to go to EDC in Las Vegas. The same people that are saying they're broke, okay? Just party their face off, okay? All right, I know because I saw you, all right? I literally haven't slept in 2 days. I literally pulled an all-nighter, and then on Monday, I worked a full day, driving back from Vegas on Monday. EDC was amazing, by the way. But the reason why I say that is the same people that say they don't have the money are going to go out that night and buy Starbucks every single day. They're going to spend $5 on a caramel frappe macchiato, whatever the heck they're called. $5 a day. They're going to spend 5 days a week, $25. They're going to spend $100 a month, but they're going to tell you, I don't have the money for my replenishment. What? Okay? So think about it. That's crazy. Okay? All right? Oil change. That's really funny, Harold. That's actually really fun. So, Harold, I hope that was sarcasm, because you do know there is no oil in the Tesla. Okay? Probably listen to on helping you accomplish all these things. Okay? All right. So, does anybody have any other questions here? I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, or I gotta go. Yeah. No brake fluid. No oil changes. Okay. No transmission fluid. None of that. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's the fastest thing I've ever driven because it doesn't shift. Whee! Okay. So anyway, all right. I am done. I'm gonna go out there and talk to more people about Secret. Okay. So here's the thing I want you guys to get. I'm gonna give you guys one analogy before you guys leave. Are you guys ready? This is. I'm gonna give you guys one more thing here. Okay. And then and then it's time to go. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go superstar by this Sunday. Okay. By this Sunday night. Okay. Today is the what? Okay. All right. Let me look at my calendar. Today is the 24th. So by the 29th, okay, all right, to go superstar. Now, how would you do that? If you don't know what to do, schedule your blueprint, your new blueprint if you haven't gone through it. Schedule 2 parties for this weekend and put it together, okay? Now, the one thing that I want you guys to see here is understanding this concept, okay, of being open for business, okay? Now, some of you guys heard me talk about this, but I didn't get a chance to get it recorded. So I'm going to go over it here real quickly before you guys go. And I know we've been here, gosh, it's almost going to be going on 2 hours. So I respect you so much for wanting to be on this and learning this stuff so you can go out there and really change your life, because this business can change your life if you learn it. Okay? All right? But you got to be intentional about it. You guys know it, like when you're studying anything, if you're not intentional about getting it, usually just kind of goes by you. All right? So take a look at this, open for business. Now, inside of Secret, when are you open for business? Now, the only times you're really open for business is when you are in a situation where you can sign somebody up. Why? Because when you sign somebody up, that's when BV goes in the tree. So I want you to think about this line, okay? BV in the tree. This is what we're looking to do, and be open for business, okay? Now, the only time you're open for business is when you're in a situation you can put BV in the tree, okay? Now, when is BV in the tree, okay? All right, where do the situations happen like that? There's really only 3 big scenarios when I know BV really goes in the tree. One is at a WOW party, okay? Would you guys agree with me? At a WOW party, there's a lot of people that actually fill out an application, which means BV in the tree, right? Of course. The second place is at a 5 and 5 sit down, okay? All right. So if you're at a 5 and 5 sit down, are there a lot of times where you've been at a sit down and you got an application filled out, meaning BV is going in the tree? Yep, of course. Now the third one is event with a guest, okay? Have you ever brought someone to an event, they saw it, at the end of the presentation, they're ready to get started, that means we filled out an application and BV went in the tree, right? BV in the tree. So in my mind, here's the thing. Now some people say, well, maybe a Skype. Well, if I send someone a sample and I'm doing a Skype, what's happening? They're really doing the 5 wows in 5 minutes, and then you're going through the 5 wows. So it's really a sit down. It's just over the internet, but it's the same thing. So sit down local over the internet, same thing, okay? So 5 wows. So these are the 3 things that I would classify being open for business. Everything else is advertising. So if you make a call, invite, follow up, the challenge is a lot of people think about the business so much, but they do the business very little, okay? So here's what I want you to be thinking about, okay? In the last 7 days, okay? All right, in the last 7 days, how many times, okay? Or actually, here's an even better question, right? In the last week or month, how many days, okay, were you open for business? Right? In those scenarios. Now, if you're not in those scenarios on a daily basis, it just means you're not open for business. You might be advertising. But if you think about a traditional business, advertising is set to draw the business in. But if I have a retail store, I can have the best merchandise, the best employees, everything on the inside is ready to go. But if I'm not open, no one can come in and buy my merchandise. Now, in our business, some people say, well, in Secret, I'm open all the time. Okay? Now, you might be advertising all the time, but the chances where business is open, meaning BV goes in the tree, is 1, 2, 3. So think about in the last 7 days. So if you want to change your results inside of Secret, here's how you do it. Be open for business every day. So how do you be open for business every day? Be in a wow party, sit down with someone, and bring guests to the events. Okay. For those of you guys that want to know what a $1 million calendar looks like, okay, let me show you guys. All right. These are my days right now. Okay. Just so you guys know. Now, just so you guys know, I have every single hour booked for the next 7 days in my calendar. So I have people that are like, I need to get an appointment with you. I need to get an appointment with you. And I'm like, okay, how about Wednesday next week? That's the first available time that I have to actually meet with somebody right now. Okay. Why? Because I'm open for business every day. Some people say, man, I got to call all these people. I got to follow up. Last night, after I drove back from Vegas, I got home at 6, had some food. From 7 to 8:30 in an hour, I made 25 personal calls to follow up, sign up people, introduce them to SEACRET. Me, I made 25 in an hour and a half. All right, hour and a half. Now, every single one of you could do that. If you did an hour and a half a day, call 25 people a day. Now, I got like 18 voicemails. It's what you get too, don't you? All right. I got 2 people like, call me tomorrow. I got 2 people that are like, nah, I'm not interested. Nah. And then I got 1 person that was like, I got to sit down for that I'm meeting tomorrow. Okay. So now that's it. Now, if I set up a presentation, now I'm open for business every day. So here's the thing: open for business every day. BV in the tree. I want you to be thinking about this. Now, if you're not doing these 3 things, you don't deserve to make money. All right. Don't expect results for activities you don't do. All right. This is what puts it in. All right. Now, what do I say when I get a voicemail? If it's a friend, John, hey, what's up? It's Jess. Call me back as soon as humanly possible. Very important. That's it. It's a buddy of mine. Okay. Yeah, you will. So I'm calling up Shayna. Shayna, listen, you need to call me back immediately. Very important. If I left that voicemail on your message, you'd call me back too, right? Yeah, of course. What's going on? Listen, when's the closest time to now we can meet? Why, what's up? I got to show you something. Wait, are you at home right now? Yes? Okay, perfect. I'm coming over. That's it. That's it. Ring, ring. Hello? Yeah. Hey, it's Jess. Yo, what up? Hey, what are you doing right now? Nothing. Are you at home? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm coming over. I got to show you something. Okay. Bam. Okay. That's it. Be normal. Have fun. Now, if you haven't done it yet, next time you get a chance, log into your back office. And when you log into your back office, you are going to see, okay, go to training, tools and training, go to boot camp, and watch the boot camp videos. So many good ones in there. There's a new one's about to get released here this week, but watch your videos, okay? Focus on volume, focus on superstar, okay? And go out there and just crush it right now, guys. I know you can do it. And if you're still lost, still confused, call your support team, okay? You do realize that the Royale above you makes $100 when you go superstar. Put them to work. Call them up and be like, listen, you make money from helping me do this, all right? So when can you help me with a party? When can you help me with a 5 and 5? When can you help me with this? Fill their calendar, all right? So recording of this, I'm going to post on my Facebook page. Obviously, I got to download it, upload it, all that jazz, and that's going to take me a little bit. So it'll be uploaded by tomorrow. I'll promote it. So tomorrow on the development call, I would get on. It's going to be awesome, okay? So leadership call tomorrow. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Love you. Massive respect. Thank you guys so much for being here on the webinar tonight. I'll see you guys on the development call. I'll see you guys back in your local marketplaces. And if you're in Southern California, I'll see you on July 12th for our regional event in Anaheim with Casey Call. It's none of you have an excuse. It's my 5-year wedding anniversary. My 5-year wedding anniversary is at the regional. I'm going to be with you. The only thing I would like you to bring is yourself and a lot of your friends so we can experience my wedding anniversary together. I'll do something fun for Patty. Don't tell her. It'll be a surprise. So it's going to be amazing. Let's go make this thing happen. Appreciate you guys. Let's go out there and knock it out of the park. And I will see you guys on the next webinar, the next development call, the next local event. Oh, by the way, I'm launching all of the Secret Agent Academies in Southern California outside of the Orange County one. So I'm doing Carson on Monday, July 7th, the first ever Secret Academy. I'm doing LA on July 8th, and I'm doing San Diego on July 9th, all leading into the regional event on July 12th. It's going to be a ridiculous week. You should be packing the house. You should be promoting right now. You should call people up and just be like, Secret Academy, hang up. So, right, do you want to be in the Secret Academy, right? And letting them know about what's going on right now. Superstar, 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 and I will see you guys very, 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 very soon. God bless, guys. Have a fantastic, fantastic night. Bye.